Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of iZombie on the CW, which is called Some Like It Hot Mess. But also going to be talking about the fact that the CW has officially renewed iZombie for a fourth season. Very happy about that. iZombie is one of the most enjoyable shows on TV right now, I think. It's very consistent. It's only gotten more clever, or at least more entertaining with the humor they use. It still has its moments of heart here and there as well. I apologize that I didn't put up a review of last week's episode, but I did enjoy it. Her whole dominatrix, weird like bondage, kind of brain she was on. That was pretty entertaining. Even though we've kind of seen, personality she's adapted like that before, to a certain extent, it was still, fun. Kind of remind me of the way they went about, like, the stripper or, like, the, some kind of personality last season, but, it was still fine. This episode I thought was pretty good as well, probably a little bit better, actually, just because it had a really funny, personality for Rose McIver to act out, but also because it had some pretty, significant story progression in this episode as well. But first, let's talk about, the personality she had this week. And it was, it was a drama queen, pretty much, with her just, making a big deal out of everything, or sort of, having some kind of angle, or, her just, making things, like, bigger than they are. Like her moment with Major, she just wanted to have that one certain moment with him and then take a selfie about it and everything like that. Of course, another big concentration of, this week's episode was, Major taking the cure and potentially, losing his memory and everything like that. And, that was pretty good as well because we got some more heartfelt moments between Liv and Major, which it's nice to see again. We haven't seen that a whole lot for a while now. And I liked Major's conversation with his, mother, how he thinks, him and Liv actually have a shot to, get things right this time, like how, the timing's a little bit better now and everything like that, so that's good to hear. And then, of course, we also find out that, Blaine has been, of course, faking his memory loss. Apparently he only lost it for a couple days, and he sort of just went along with the flow, the facade, because he liked this changed life, or he wanted like a new start for himself, and so he could have a chance with Peyton, basically. And that was pretty predictable. I was saying I'm pretty sure Blaine's faking it, pretty early on this season. I was thinking that even initially towards the end of season 2 and everything. Just because of the kind of character he is and everything like that. So it was fairly predictable. I don't think it was like a big, shocker or anything like that. But, I thought the scene of, him admitting it to Peyton was still interesting. Because he still seemed to care. You could argue he was like trying to manipulate her while still getting the truth out there. But you could tell Blaine, does care somewhat, and real about Peyton. And I thought Peyton's reaction was a little bit weird because at first she said she would. It seemed like she would understand or at least go along with it if she found out he was faking, just because this is the person he's acting as now. But then when he tells her, and then he's still trying. He's being really kind about how he's explaining it and everything like that. And then she just completely, throws him to the side after that. She's just, pissed at him and doesn't want anything to do with him. So I thought that was a little bit odd. Of course, Robbie's, satisfied with finding all this out and everything. But good news for Major, that means he's not going to lose his memory much, if at all. It seems like he's already gotten it back, apparently. And then Liv's pretty excited because she could turn into a human again. But someone's broke into the morgue, where Robbie is keeping, the syringes and everything, and took them. Likely, Blaine's old, crony who's working with his father now. And they had thought Major had kept, one of the syringes, with him just in case. But of course he gave it to Natalie, or I think that was her name, earlier on the season when he finally found her again, I think. So it's a little bit, upsetting for Liv, to, get so close and to have it, pulled away from her again. And, you don't really know much about Natalie either, so I'm sure it's going to be a little bit awkward now her and Major are finally, getting things back together again. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure where they're going to go with this cure thing long term, because the show is called iZombie. So I don't know if they could really turn Liv into a human and have that be it, or are they going to return to a human and somehow get infected again? I'm not sure what they're really going to do with this in the end. But still, I really did like this episode. If I had to rate it, I'd rate it, 8.6, 8.8 out of 10. I did like it quite a bit. Honestly, I found it more enjoyable than the Supernatural episode this week. But yeah, it's not saying something for sure. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Most likely for my review of the originals at some point late tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, so also, again, awesome, got renewed for season 4. Happy to hear that. So yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace.